Well, now you ruined the whole pizzazz of the whole thing. Bonfire Banter. We're back. We've had a little summer break here. We're so excited to be out here again. Beautiful weather. Got a little fire roasting. Probably not going to build it very big tonight. It's a little warm. But we want to start off by giving a few shout-outs to our sponsors. More Brewing Company set us up with a bunch of beer tonight. We actually have a celebrity beer taster on here tonight. Mike Stricker, our comedian buddy, is back on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So you're going to get to try some of Moore's best here.
Yeah, one person, last time I was on the show, one person in the comments said that was the best beer review they ever heard. And now I'm back, baby.
You were hard for weeks.
It wasn't even my mom.
It wasn't even my mom. So we're going to be trying those out. Claremont Collections, thanks for all the support, as well as everyone else I'm about to name. York Furrier, JPL, Consume Cannabis, Angel Fancies, Mike's and Casey's Meat Market, as well as Jay and Jill Create. Thank you guys so much. So let's start off with these beers. Let's get into it. We're going to be talking tonight about 9/11 anniversary, some Afghanistan scenarios. Keep passing those down, please. We're going to start off light, school. But we do want to let everyone know that on Bonfire Banter, we've always been about free speech, letting people talk, speak their minds about different things. So just remember tonight, when we start getting into the conversation, that our guests' opinions are just that. Their opinions, not the opinions of Bonfire Banter. So just keep that in mind, and let's have some fun tonight.
We're already wrong about that.
I was about to say, I haven't said anything, but I'm not right.
Yeah. So we're starting off with More Ever by More Brewing Company. This one is our double dry hopped Indian Pale Ale. Some citrusy notes in here. Let's see what we got.
You add that part, or is that what it says?
For this
Oh,
one,
citrusy notes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
citrus.
That's an improv, man. Thank you.
Or he's at
You've
least
been doing this for a while. Like, who puts that out of game?
Let's see what we got. And we got to scale this. This is like the Portnoy thing. We got to rip off Portnoy here. So it's decimal points, 1 to 10 scale here.
One
Right,
DUI,
so
everyone knows the rule.
I'm put this down. I'm gonna look in actually.
I like this a lot, personally. James, let's start with you. Did you taste it yet?
I did.
Okay. What do you think about this? Give us a quick synopsis and a rating.
It's kind of. I'd give it a 7.
Okay. 7 even.
Yeah. 7 out of 10. It's doing everything that it's supposed to, but it's not giving me anything that I'm like, wow, I have to talk about this.
Okay.
So it's very solid. There's definitely the citrus there. The combination of hops seems to mellow each other though, so I'm not getting any of the individual notes from each specific hop, which is usually what I would be looking for if I'm
you know your
told
beer
a
over there,
specific
James.
hop is in a beer.
Okay.
But overall, I'd say this is perfect for summer for that reason, because this is it'll go down and it's very
what is the
refreshing.
ABV on this bad boy?
Probably more dangerous than
Yeah,
I'd like.
6.5. Oh, 6.5. You're
Yeah.
So it is a double, so it's not your standard.
So it goes down easy and it'll probably keep you
a little
down.
dangerous. Yeah. All right, Steve, we're gonna go to you on your. What do you think about this beer? He gave it a 7. He gave it a 7 even. Even 7.
Well, it's beer, so I like it.
Yeah.
That's good.
So that's a win there. It's got alcohol in it.
So there's a point.
Yeah.
Right? That's a point, right? Definitely taste those notes of citrus.
You got
Calling
those?
that. Wasn't
You got
sure if I
those?
was gonna,
Yeah.
but you know.
Oh, you got it.
The more I thought about it, yep, I was getting it.
Yep.
Pretty good. You know, it's not too thick, but it's not like that watery beer
Yep.
or anything like that. So it has a good flavor to it, good texture, and
What are you rating it? 1 to 10 decimal points.
decimal points. Let's go with the. I'm gonna go with the 7.9.
7.9. Pretty
Good
nice.
flavor. It's not filling, and it doesn't dry that tongue out. You know what I mean? I like
gotcha.
it.
Oh, that's a really good point. Not filling. That is important with a beer.
Yeah, because you can't drink that many if they're filling.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm gonna let you get your
can't have
last
more,
one. I'm
you
just
know
gonna
what
give
I'm
it a quick.
Anybody?
I like this beer a lot. This is exactly what I like. I like the citra hops. Usually gives me those citrusy notes. I'm gonna give it
redundant.
an 8.6. An 8.6. An 8.6. That's what I'm going with.
One more thing before I.
What was the word of the calendar of the day?
Yeah, I had to hit it 3 times to get
citrus,
these. Yeah, in order for us to get these for free, I hit citrusy notes 3 times.
All right.
All right, Mike.
Me? Okay.
Yes.
Well,
This is the celebrity beer guest.
Okay.
This is your job tonight.
this is my job.
Yeah.
To drink these beers. They call me like, "Do you want to come drink some beer and rate them?" I'm like, "Did I just die and go to heaven?" Like,
Yeah, this is a
that's what I
good
wanna
deal.
do.
All right.
Since they are sponsors, I can't be a dick even.
No,
if I
you
want
can.
to.
Tell us what
I
you
could
think.
be a dick.
Be
Okay.
completely
Be a dick if you don't like it.
Here's
Be a
the
dick.
thing with this one. It's good and it's a double. It's good. There's nothing special about it though. That's the thing. Like it's a double.
Yeah.
There's nothing that stands out as good. And I liked your point about the fact that the hops are kind of like hitting each other. And so what happens is when they're hitting each other, you're not getting like a flavor that's exploding and standing out, which is
Gotcha.
what you want in craft beer. It does go down a lot faster than the Kardashians trying to go viral. I will tell you that.
Ew.
It goes down nicer, much nicer than that.
Ew.
Hey-oh.
Kids, go to bed.
So I'm gonna go with a 7.25 on this one.
Wow, you're giving me to the hundredths. Wow, right? Yes.
Yeah. No, all right, fine. We'll just do 7.2. I forgot. Yeah, don't do the 7.25.
You just gotta round up to
How many more?
7.3, right?
7.253?
No,
I mean, you want to go?
7.2. She's a basic bitch. So.
7.33333.
All right, let's go to the marble. Let's go to the marble next. Get a little rinse on your cup or dump it. If you want a new one, if you're real bougie, just let me know if you want a new
Ooh,
cup.
You know what?
I'm from
You know
Brooklyn. I don't want
Okay,
to do
Bruce.
it. Come on, man.
What are you thinking, James? You want to get the full flavor
I'll
of
be
this new one?
Sure.
Give him one. Give him one. Ready?
I'll
Let's
give
see
it
if
a
we can get
fighting
flip
chance.
here.
Well, gosh, if everyone
Oh,
else
boom.
is doing it.
Yeah, that's just
Right?
fresh.
Hell yeah.
I'll start my stack.
Yeah.
Fuck the environment. Dip it in at you a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, like
Right
Yeah,
there.
is that good? All right, cool.
Words
Perfect.
come out.
What is sound?
Oh, that's
Try it
an
for yourself.
interesting color.
Very interesting color. This looks like that Dole pineapple strawberry juice.
It
that they get.
does.
Yeah.
Right down to the viscosity.
Looks like you
Right?
drank the water in Mexico.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
This
Oh,
looks
that's
like
some
something
unpleasant
on
memory.
Looks like what happened after I drank the water in Mexico.
Like, I'm hungover. How bad could it be? A hospital trip later.
This
Yeah.
looks like something a 13-year-old girl
Oh.
would find and freak out about at gym class. You know what I mean? I mean,
All
that's
right.
what it looks like. But let me
Let's see what it tastes like though, because
Oh yeah, look at it.
I don't drink.
artwork badass.
Yeah, the artwork is super cool on the can.
Yeah.
It absolutely
tells you
is.
exactly what this is supposed to taste like.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's got the big strawberry munching down something else. Yeah. It's a strawberry muncher. All right. So this is not typically something I would drink. A little too sweet for me. It tastes like a beer smoothie.
That's what it was. I was like, what is?
Yeah. So I'm going to give this one personally, I'm getting it out of the way. I'm going to give it a 6.2. A little lower on my stuff. It's got great flavor. If you're telling me if it tastes like fruity flavors that it's saying, they nailed it. Just not something I would typically drink myself.
Okay.
Personally.
Okay.
And then let's start Steve on this one. What do you think on this one?
I would say this one definitely tastes like we talked about like the graphics. And I would say if you are a
Yeah.
White Claw drinker,
There you go.
this is a beer for you.
Okay. There you
Okay.
go. It's a good plug for more.
Or
yeah.
if you have a girlfriend that can handle her liquor, get her over to this beer.
Yeah, there you go.
So I would go that. Yeah, it's pretty fruity. This is something that I wouldn't drink all night, but you know
Yeah.
what? It's free, so
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I will have some. Thank you. But
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
All right, let's go,
Really pretty
James. Oh, and what do you score? What was your score there? Yeah.
Oh, my score? What'd you do?
I went 6.2, I believe.
Ah, 6.1 then.
Okay, you go. Let me have the high score.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I'll give it to you.
James, let's go to you. Let's keep it snappy, James. I don't
I
need
think
a
I'm gonna go with,
like a
okay.
half-hour drawn-out thing here.
So I
Tell me about the
kind
goddamn
of want to
beer.
go with like a 6, but I'm not sure how much of that is like that clash because I just had like a really like citrusy one,
Yeah.
and so now I might be having that like toothpaste orange juice
Yeah, I
reaction.
can see that.
Ooh, dang, that was a good one.
That's a
But-
good point.
It is something where the nose is really sweet. And so that kind of colors me going in. I tried some from the can earlier this
Yeah.
evening, and I had a very different experience than what
Really?
I'm getting when it's an open
I was
glass.
going to say, because you were drinking it. It seemed like you were enjoying it earlier.
Right, but then when I get the nose as well, it's like
Seemed like it.
Apparently not so much
what are
anymore.
those like help me out here, guys. Those like ice cream bars that they
Oh,
had.
creamsicle.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, it's like
Cali
I'm getting
cream in.
all
That's what it
vanilla,
tastes like.
vanilla
That's a
and
real beer.
sweetness.
It's a vanilla. It's the vanilla
Okay.
cream beer. It's a real
Okay.
beer.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's
This isn't it, but this is good.
so right now it's a 6 in the open glass. Earlier it was definitely a 7.
Okay.
But
So dropped it in the open glass. So drink it out of the can, people.
There it is.
James told you so.
The can.
And so you said 6, or would you rate this?
6 if you're doing
Okay,
like
yeah,
a
you said- yeah,
tasting
okay,
with
that's what you said,
everything.
okay.
You know, if you're just drinking out of the can,
7.
it's
Higher
a 7.
score in a can.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
All right,
what do you think?
I'm just gonna throw it out there that we're trying this one because when you sent me the info about
Yeah.
like the beers, I was like, I've heard great things about the marbles
Yeah.
and more. I have not tried one yet.
Yeah.
I heard that you could just get like a straight up strawberry marbles, and I think it's
Oh.
supposed to be really good. So I think what's tricky about this one is that when you're putting multiple fruit flavors into like a milkshake drink, it's going to make it a little more complex because this to me is more like a sherbet. You guys kind of feel that way?
I can dig that. Yeah.
Yeah, I
can see
kind of
that.
get more of a sherbet
can
feel
see it.
because they use milk sugar to make it, and so you're not really getting a whole lot of the lactose flavor, but you are getting a really creamy kind of soft finish when you're swallowing it. And I want
Yeah.
to make sure I remind everyone talking about the beer, okay?
Yes,
like
yes,
we're talking
yeah.
about.
What?
The
I
beer.
got confused. I started sweating. I was like, what?
It is 8%, and I mean I am a fan
Oh,
of
wow.
the
It
yes,
is.
yeah.
It'll get you drunk.
Yeah,
so-
not for your girlfriend.
Not
This
for your
will
girlfriend who
totally
doesn't
get you
usually
drunk.
drink.
Yeah, right.
This will get you drunk, and so in that regard, I like it better than the double that we
a good
had because
point.
it's a higher alcohol
Yeah.
and it's easier to drink. And those are two things that I would say are pretty close to factual. I mean, I know we're all just giving opinions tonight, but you listen to what I say about the beer. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we brought him out here.
You
But
listen.
the other problem though with the milkshake IPA is that you're gonna get the shits. You're gonna get the shits, and if you're
Yeah.
eating it with food, you're going to shit all night, and no one's gonna want to have sex with you because you have the nastiest rotten egg farts in the world. You're ruining bathrooms. You're ruining bachelorette parties. You're ruining picnics. You're ruining bonfires. You're ruining all those things with the milkshake. And if it's a double milkshake, it's gonna be even worse. So like that little taster is good, great for a taster. This will sneak up on you. I'm going
Yeah.
6.5 on this.
6.5. Okay. Everyone's locked in. I think that we got one more to try, and this one's going to be an interesting one because they have a seltzer here.
All right.
That I've never
Ooh.
tried a seltzer from them.
God.
I don't think that they've made it very much. I'm actually kind of been on the seltzers lately. You know, I'm okay. I gave my man card away when I started doing it, and it was fine. You can make fun of me if you want, but we're going to try this one. It's a Pina Colada, 5% alcohol by volume. So it says it's got real fruit in it, real chunks of fruit.
Am I
Knocking
gonna
off a lot of things
choke, or-
on that.
Wait,
food
like
pyramid
chunks?
there.
No, it's got real bits of Panther in it. That's how you know it's good.
You don't have pulp free?
I feel like because it's the seltzer, you should pour a little bit more because it's
This
gonna
is,
go
if you
down
want to give a
easier.
Pina Colada seltzer, this is damn good. I'm not a huge Pina Colada drinker because I don't love pineapple-y, coconutty things, but it's pretty good.
Ow. I'm with you with everything you just said. I'm not
Yeah.
really big into the coconut pineapple stuff.
Yeah,
But this is good.
I could drink this.
If you don't like to travel but you want to pretend to,
There you go.
this is it.
There's a good little point. I'm going to give it, especially for being a seltzer, I'm going to give it an 8.1 as a seltzer, not on a beer scale, but on a seltzer scale.
Oh, there
It's
you
a different scale.
I was about to say.
It's a different scale. So don't get me right.
Let me make that clear.
James, what are you thinking here?
So
Do you drink
based
seltzers
on my
first
like,
off?
it really kind of depends on the day and whether there's any beer left in the fridge.
There's scenarios.
So I
that need
will
to be
not
had.
turn a seltzer down,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to look for
That's
one.
not your first drink at the bar.
However, as somebody who doesn't like pina coladas, I actually endorse this.
All right?
Oh,
I think we've all kind of
This
agreed
is
on this. Other than
probably
Mike
out of
Stricker, we'll let him
everything we've
see what he
had,
says, but
I don't know if it's just the surprise factor because I went in expecting not to like it.
Exactly.
But I would give this an 8.
Yeah, see?
It's not sickeningly sweet, which is every pina colada I've ever had.
Exactly, yeah.
And it doesn't taste like a lot of these seltzers. I'm either expecting something with very little flavor, like a LaCroix with a 3-point, alcohol rating,
Yeah.
or something that tastes like it came out of a Cobra and they added some taste to it.
Yeah.
But this is actually, I like this a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's very outside my usual.
That's kind of where I'm at too.
But I would give this, on the seltzer scale, I would also give this a solid 8.
8. All right.
Nice.
Steve, gave us that nice little plug for this.
Yeah, you know what? Like I was saying, this is
Give me that
one of
score.
those. This is one of those things to where it's like, if you're not really a fruity seltzer type drinker, which
Yeah.
I'm not, but at the same time, it's like if you're around a pool,
Yeah.
you don't want
dig
stuff
it.
splashing into your drink. Not too many bars serve things in cans anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is pretty good. Like I said, it's not over the top as if you got like an actual like frozen
Pina
pina colada where
Give you a stomach ache in about 1.5.
a little bit and you
Yeah.
get really full. This is
Yeah.
another one that smooth. It tastes like it says it's supposed to.
Give me that rating. 1 to
Give me
10.
a rate- 1 to 10. Yeah.
Decimal points.
Boom.
Preferably.
8.1.
Boom.
we
We got a lot of. We're all
We're
over.
climbing
Yeah,
up.
Here we go. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it out there. This is not my favorite seltzer. My favorite seltzer is Alka because it's helpful. You know what I
Alka.
mean? Alka seltzer. That's
Oh,
right.
Boom.
Don't forget about that.
This guy's a
shit.
comedian.
God, Grandma didn't forget. Like when you're over 70, like it's not that you just like Alka Seltzer, you need it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's you are dependent on that shit. But this, here's the thing, and it's all about the rating scale, right? Do we rate this on the same scale as
No.
beer because it's More Brewing Company and you don't brew a seltzer, right?
No.
Like if you want some like stuff like this, my buddy owns Spirit Water up in like Grays Lake up there, which used to be Not Your Father's root beer. I think they got like
Oh,
bought
gotcha.
out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He moved up there, and so like he's got all this crazy stuff like strawberry rhubarb and cookies and cream and stuff. And I feel like that's more along the scale of this. But this is not a brew, so under the beer category, this is a 1. But if we're gonna,
but it's not. So we're on the seltzer scale.
so we're gonna go off the seltzer scale. But I
Yeah.
had to point out the beer scale because
Yeah.
you told me to come here and try beer, not come here.
You're
and,
not a seltzer expert, is what you're
right,
telling
and
me.
this smells like what the girls smell like at Zero Gravity back in the day.
Oh, zero gravity.
This tastes
I
like
knew it was turning me
Blast
on.
from the
I knew-
past.
Yeah.
Bottle that up.
no one watching this under 25 is like, what is he talking about? Like nobody's gonna know. And look, I
There's
never
an
went
old
to-
folks like a senior assisted living place there now. It couldn't
Yeah.
have been more of a 180 from what it was.
like
man.
literally now,
Probably all the
now
people
you
that are
know-
from like
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
what-
they
what
just
those
they-
shows
it's the
are.
same,
Whatever it
it's
was.
the same clients.
Yeah, the same people have gotten know their,
It's
they know
all-
the location.
They just tuck their shirt in. Now, you know?
It's one of those like geriatric homes for people
Yes, it is.
who went to prison for roofing the girls in Zero Gravity. And now they're super old and they're like, well, they're too frail and they're eating up all the prison system benefits, so we're just gonna leave them here. So it really
Disclaimer,
went
this
full
is an
circle for
editorial
them.
show.
So that rating.
Yeah,
You know,
think about this.
it tastes
drink.
pretty good. It goes on pretty easy. But if you like pina coladas, this one tastes like it got caught in the rain. Like a pina colada that got
Yeah,
caught
that
in
was
the
a
rain.
good one.
The,
No, but it's got
the-
carbonation to it, man.
but the carbonation isn't great in this. Like, do you guys feel like the carbonation is just like a little bit lower? And look, like I've had White Claw before, and that's dog crap compared to this. Like, this is a lot better than like a White Claw.
Okay,
I'll give it
I would
that.
agree.
That's
that.
fair, yeah.
I think that's fair, and I think that when you're getting it at like a local craft brewery, you taste that difference because
Yeah.
it's locally made. It's made with more care. But
Real
on a
fruit.
seltzer scale,
Real fruit.
honestly, I'm gonna on the seltzer scale, I'm gonna go 8.3 on this. It's the
Yeah.
right time of year to be
8.3.
drinking it. 8.3 on the seltzer scale.
Nice.
1 on the
Yes.
beer scale because this is not a beer.
It's not a beer.
8.3. This is great for the summer. It's got a nice flavor to it. It's light. I wish the carbonation were a little bit more. I think that would have gotten it a higher score.
Yeah.
It does smell like Zero Gravity Girls, no doubt.
That's for sure. I
But
think we've all
honestly,
agreed now.
I like the reminisce. So
I like the
8.3.
reminisce. Well, that's all we got for tonight
Yeah.
with More Brewing Company. I want to give a big shout out to Mike Stricker for coming on. He made some time to come out here tonight. We livened it up before it's going to get real dark in here.
And
The lights are about to turn
And
out.
before I go real quick, More Brewing Company, if you're watching this, if you're booking events at your breweries, hit me up. We'll do some live stand-up comedy. I've got tons of beer jokes. I'm the perfect candidate.
He'll roast the shit out of your stuff. It'll be great.
Yeah. And you'll have to pay me to talk shit about your beers. I'm doing it here tonight for free. You should feel blessed. That's all I got.
Hey, you got something high in the seltzer scale. All of us were 8 in the seltzer scale. So cheers to that.
Yeah, right.
Here's the More Brewing Company.
Cheers.
Thank you guys
Overall
for trying.
good. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cool. Thanks, brother.